is another very important question for those who are preparing for SAT or similar competitive exams. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on working with quadratic functions. In quadratic functions, we also work with radicals. Here is a basic example which will help you prepare for your own chapter. The question is really based on Pythagorean theorem. A box is in the shape of a square-based prism. The height of the box is twice the width W of the base. Find the length of the longest thin rod that can be encased in the box. Multiple choice question with 4 options given to you, as you see in many competitive exams and online tests. Perfect. How do you answer this question? So the strategy should be, we should first sketch the diagram and visualize what we need to figure out, and then work out a strategy. Perfect. So let us sketch the diagram first, right? Square-based prism. So square-based prism. So how do you do that? So let's say, because it's a 3D figure, so whenever you do 3D figures, you should have things going like this. Do you see that? That gives you a 3D effect, correct? Yeah. So that becomes a square base. And we want to have a height which is twice. So this is not to the scale, but anyway, what we are trying to do here is, okay, let's, that is higher point. So let's go up from here. Correct? So we'll go up here, connect, up here, same height, right? You see that? Correct. So we have a square-based prism, right? Now in this square-based prism, it looks like a square height also. However, what we are given here is that if the width is W for the base, then the height is twice width. So it's not to the scale, definitely, but something like this. And we're looking for the longest rod. So longest will be connecting these 2 points. Is that clear to you? So that will be the longest. Now how do you find this length? That is the question for you. So now, once the question is absolutely clear, I think the answer is not very difficult, right? So I'd like you to pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my solution. Well, in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. As you know, most of my students are doing extremely well. They're right there on top of their class, getting awards and scholarships like Akshat.
After attending university. The winner of this year's Certificate of Achievement Schulich Leader Award is Kandelwal.
Great. Our student Akshat gets highest marks and the most prestigious Schulich Leader Award. You can be there. Join our classes and excel. Okay. Now, let's try to find the solution. I hope you already got which is the right choice. Can you tell me? Let's figure it out. So, here, since it is a square-based prism, all the sides are at right angles, right? So this is at right angle. And this is also at right angle, correct? So that should give you an idea. So let's first find the diagonal which goes in the base itself, which is this. So let's label this. Let's say this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So what is AC equals to? Can you tell me? Okay. So I hope the diagram is absolutely clear. You can now pause the video and find the longest length A to D, right? We'll do it in steps using Pythagorean theorem. So I hope you remember what Pythagorean theorem is. So in a right angle triangle, we know c square is equal to a square plus b square, right? So from here you can also calculate c as equal to square root of a square plus b square. So that is the Pythagorean theorem, where a, b, c are sides of right angle triangle, c being the hypotenuse, longest side, correct? And a and b are the other two sides, correct? So that is the Pythagorean theorem. So here what you see is that we have a triangle ABC, which is right angle triangle, right? Triangle ABC is right angle triangle. Since it is a right angle triangle, we can say AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, correct? Which is equal to W square plus W square, because that width is given to us, correct? So we got AC square as 2 times W square. So that becomes one of our equations which we are going to use soon. How? We need to really find what AD is, right? And look at this triangle, which is also a right angle triangle, correct? So since this is on this particular plane, so this is also right angle. Do you see that? So in the triangle ACD, we can find what AD is. AD square will be equals to AC square plus DC square. Now AC square we just found is 2W square. And we know D to C is 2W. That means it is square of 2W, right? You get the idea. So we can open that bracket. So we get 2W square plus 2 square is 4, 4W square. And that gives you 6W square, correct? So what is AD equals to? AD will be square root of 6W square, correct? W square square root is W, because W is greater than 0, same as W, right? And then we have square root of 6 left. So that becomes the maximum length of a thin rod. So when we say thin rod means absolutely thin, it doesn't have any width, right? So the length of a line, a diagonal, A to D. And so we get our solution, which is D in this particular case, as the answer. Do you see how easy it is? You need to apply Pythagorean theorem twice to get to this diagonal. Visualize the solution and then do it. So that's the kind of approach which we are going to follow. So I hope these steps, which are broken down into small pieces, are simple enough to follow and understand. So that should help you to answer any related questions. Perfect. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.